Day 9's Dev Day Holiday Edition.
Right.
You've shared a YouTube video packed with updates. So let's dive into the most impactful advancements for developers
Yeah.
and what they might mean for the future of AI.
Okay.
Get ready, because we're talking about a reindeer powered by AI,
Okay.
a model that can understand your tax forms,
Wow.
and even a sneak peek at what's next from the minds at OpenAI.
It sounds like OpenAI went all out for the holidays, especially for the developer community.
Absolutely. Speaking of developers, OpenAI shared that their API has reached a massive scale. 2 million developers
Wow.
from over 200 countries are using it. This Dev Day seemed like a huge thank you to them
Right.
and a way to get them excited about building even more amazing AI applications.
Yeah, that's a great point. When you have that many developers using your platform, keeping them engaged and excited is crucial. And what better way to do that than by dropping a major update like the official launch of OpenAI 01?
Exactly. You remember Obi Robin, that powerful new AI model that was in preview for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's officially available in the API now,
Great.
and it's bringing some game-changing features for developers.
It sounds like they really listened to the developer community during that preview period.
It seems that way. They've introduced some incredibly powerful features. For example, there's function calling, which allows the model to interact with external APIs.
Oh, cool.
Imagine the possibilities. It's like giving the model access to a whole universe of information and tools.
That opens up a world of possibilities. Developers could integrate OpenAI 01 with anything from weather services to financial data providers,
Right?
to create truly unique and powerful applications.
Exactly. And to make things even better for developers, 01 now offers structured outputs. This means you can rely on consistent and predictable output formats, which is a developer's dream when it comes to integrating AI into applications.
That's a huge time saver for developers.
Right.
Instead of having to write complex code to parse and interpret the model's output, they can now work with neatly structured data, making integration much smoother.
They've also introduced developer messages, which give developers more control over how the model behaves.
Interesting.
It's like having a direct line of communication with the AI, allowing you to guide its responses in a more nuanced way.
That level of control is fascinating.
Yeah.
It allows developers to really fine-tune the model's behavior to fit specific use cases.
Huh?
I imagine this will be particularly helpful in applications where the AI needs to follow very specific instructions or adhere to strict guidelines.
And to top it off, they've added reasoning effort, a parameter that lets you control how much thinking the model does before providing an answer.
Okay.
This is key because it impacts both the speed and cost of using the model.
That's a smart move, considering that not every application needs the model to engage in deep, complex reasoning. Giving developers the ability to adjust the reasoning effort allows them to optimize for speed and cost effectiveness based on the needs of their specific applications.
And we can't forget about the new vision input capability.
Oh, right.
Now, O1 can actually process images, opening up a whole new realm of applications.
That's a game changer. The ability to analyze and understand images takes AI to a whole new level.
Right.
It's like giving the model another sense, allowing it to perceive the world in a richer and more nuanced way.
To showcase the power of these new features, OpenAI offered a captivating demonstration using tax forms.
I'm really curious about that.
Good one.
Tax forms are notoriously complex, so seeing how AI could handle them is fascinating.
They showed OBO1 analyzing scanned images of a tax form.
Okay.
Not only could it spot errors, including complex calculations and deductions,
Wow.
but it could then use function calling to access external tax databases to actually calculate the correct tax owed.
Wow. So not only is the model understanding the visual information from the tax form,
Right.
but it's also connecting to real-world data to
Wow.
perform complex calculations.
Yeah.
That's a powerful combination of capabilities.
The coolest part is how seamless the experience is for the user. They simply see the final result, the accurate tax calculation,
Right.
without needing to understand all the behind-the-scenes magic happening with function calling and data retrieval.
That's really important.
Yeah.
When it comes to AI applications, a smooth and intuitive user experience is key to wider adoption. People don't need to understand how the AI works, they just want it to solve their problem effectively.
Exactly. And to make those results easily usable by other applications, OpenAI utilizes a format called JSON schema.
Okay.
This ensures the output is structured and predictable, which is a huge advantage for developers looking to integrate AI into their applications.
That's smart thinking.
Yeah.
Providing a standardized output format streamlines the development process
Right.
and makes it easier for developers to work with the AI model's output.
Demonstrations are exciting, but they also emphasize the need for solid data to back up those impressive capabilities.
Yeah.
So OpenAI conducted rigorous internal evaluations of O1,
Okay.
and the results are pretty remarkable.
That's reassuring. It's one thing to see a flashy demo,
Right.
but it's even more important to know that the model's performance is backed up by solid data.
Uh-huh.
What kind of improvements did they see?
They saw significant improvements in the accuracy of function calling,
Oh, cool.
which is crucial for those real-world integrations we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Plus, they found that O1 could deliver better performance with structured outputs without sacrificing its reasoning abilities.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Maintaining those reasoning capabilities while improving other aspects of the model's performance is a testament to the hard work and innovation happening at OpenAI.
And they didn't stop there. They actually managed to make O1 even more efficient.
Oh, wow.
It now uses 60% fewer thinking tokens compared to the preview version.
That's a significant reduction. What does that mean for developers in practical terms?
It means O1 is faster and more cost-effective to use.
Oh,
For
okay.
developers, that translates to quicker development cycles and potentially lower costs for running their AI-powered applications.
And for users, it means faster response times and a more seamless experience.
Right.
It seems like they really focused on making O1 as developer-friendly as possible.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And speaking of developer-friendly, OpenAI had more exciting announcements up their sleeve, including a significant update to their real-time API.
This is getting me excited. The real-time API lets developers build real-time voice experiences, right?
Exactly.
So we're talking about actually having back-and-forth conversations with AI in real time.
It's like having a natural conversation with a super intelligent assistant, except that assistant is powered by cutting-edge AI.
Right.
And they made it significantly easier to build these voice experiences with the addition of WebRTC support.
WebRTC, that's a big deal for developers working with real-time communication, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
WebRTC simplifies the development process and makes it much easier to handle things like network connections and audio processing.
Yeah.
Features like echo cancellation, which used to require hundreds of lines of code,
Right.
can now be implemented with just a dozen lines, thanks to WebRTC.
That's a huge improvement in efficiency.
Yeah.
I can imagine developers cheering at that announcement.
Right.
They also showed a demo of this, didn't they? Something involving a reindeer.
You're going to believe this.
Okay.
They took a tiny microcontroller, like the size of a penny,
Okay.
and powered it with OpenAI's real-time API.
Wow.
Then they put this tiny AI-powered device inside a toy reindeer.
That's adorable. But beyond the cuteness factor,
Yeah.
what does this demo really tell us?
It showcases the incredible potential of this technology.
Right.
Imagine shrinking down AI to the size of a penny and embedding it into anything.
Oh, wow.
We're talking wearable devices, context-aware assistants, even everyday objects could become intelligent and interactive thanks to AI.
It's mind-boggling to think about the possibilities. We could be interacting with AI in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
Right.
But it's not just about making things talk.
Yeah,
Developers need ways to customize how these AIs communicate.
you're right.
Yeah.
OpenAI gets that, which is why they unveiled a new method called preference fine-tuning.
Okay.
This is a big step forward in tailoring AI models to specific needs and applications.
What makes preference fine-tuning different from the other methods that are already out there?
It's all about training AI models based on user preferences, rather than just specific input-output pairs.
Okay.
This means you can refine aspects like the model's response style, its tone of voice,
Okay.
even abstract qualities like how helpful or creative its responses are.
That's fascinating. So instead of just telling the AI what to say,
Right.
you're teaching it how to say it.
Exactly.
That opens up a lot of possibilities for creating AI that feels more natural and personalized.
Imagine being able to create an AI customer support agent that perfectly embodies your brand's voice and style, or a copywriting assistant that generates text that aligns with your specific creative vision.
Right.
The applications are endless.
And OpenAI shared a real-world success story about this, didn't they?
Yes.
Something about a company called Rogo AI.
Rogo AI used preference fine-tuning to improve the accuracy of their AI assistant.
Oh, okay.
from 75% to over 80%.
Ah,
That's a significant jump, and it shows the real-world impact this new method can have.
that's a compelling case study. It shows that preference fine-tuning isn't just a theoretical concept.
Right.
It's a practical tool that can deliver tangible results.
Uh-huh.
And the good news for developers is that preference fine-tuning is available for both GPT-4 and GPT-4 Mini,
Yeah.
so they can customize a range of models depending on their needs.
It's clear that OpenAI is putting a lot of effort into empowering developers.
Yeah.
They haven't forgotten about supporting developers who work with different programming languages either. They also announced new SDKs for Go and Java.
That's great news for developers working with those languages.
Mm-hmm.
SDKs make it so much easier to integrate with APIs and build applications, so this is a welcome addition.
Yeah.
What else did they cover in this developer-focused event?
They simplified the login and API key retrieval processes,
Okay.
making it easier for developers to get up and running quickly.
Yeah,
No one wants to wrestle with a complicated setup process, right?
absolutely. The easier it is for developers to get started,
Right.
the faster they can start building amazing things.
Exactly.
It sounds like they're putting a lot of thought into the entire developer experience,
Yeah.
from the initial setup to the tools and resources available.
They also announced that all the talks from recent dev days are now available on their YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
So if you're interested in diving deeper into any of these topics, those talks are a great resource.
That's very helpful.
Yeah.
It allows developers to catch up on anything they might have missed and really absorb all of the information shared at these events.
And to top it off, they announced an upcoming Ask Me Anything AMA session on their developer forum.
Oh, wow.
This is a fantastic opportunity for developers to interact directly with the OpenAI team
Right.
and get answers to their questions from the source.
That's an incredible opportunity.
Yeah.
Direct access to the minds behind these groundbreaking technologies is invaluable for developers who are building the future of AI.
Right.
It's clear OpenAI is deeply committed to fostering a vibrant and engaged developer community.
Absolutely. It seems like OpenAI is really going all in on supporting and empowering developers to build the next generation of AI applications.
It was a whirlwind of announcements, and it's clear that OpenAI is pushing the boundaries of AI development at an incredible pace.
Yeah.
It's both exciting and inspiring to see what they're accomplishing and the possibilities they're unlocking for developers.
It's a testament to the power of collaboration and the incredible things that can happen when brilliant minds come together to push the limits of technology.
Yeah.
This Dev Day was more than just a series of announcements. It was a glimpse into the future of AI and the transformative potential it holds.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's a future where AI is more powerful, more accessible, and more deeply integrated into our lives than ever before.
Right.
And it's a future that's being built right now by talented developers all over the world.
Speaking of developers, remember that AMA session we mentioned earlier?
Oh, yeah.
I'm really curious to hear what kinds of questions developers will be asking the OpenAI team.
I imagine there will be a lot of interest in the practical applications of these new technologies.
Yeah.
For example, how can developers use preference fine-tuning to create AI agents that are more engaging, helpful, and aligned with their brand's voice?
And with the advancements in real-time capabilities, I bet there will be lots of questions about building conversational AI experiences that feel truly natural and intuitive.
Right. I'm also curious to hear what the OpenAI team has to say about the ethical considerations surrounding these advancements. As AI becomes more powerful, it's crucial to address issues of responsibility, fairness, and transparency.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
As we continue to push the boundaries of AI, we need to do so in a way that benefits everyone
Right.
and ensures that this technology is used for good. It feels like OpenAI is really encouraging a collaborative approach to shaping the future of AI,
Yeah.
inviting developers to be part of the conversation
Right.
and to think deeply about the implications of this technology.
Exactly. And that's where events like the AMA session become so valuable.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting technical questions answered.
Right.
It's about fostering a shared understanding of the potential and the challenges that come with advancing AI.
Speaking of the AMA, I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
What kind of big picture questions do you think developers might ask the OpenAI team?
Well, considering the range of announcements, I imagine some developers will want to know how OpenAI sees these advancements fitting into the broader AI landscape. Where is AI heading in the next 5 to 10 years? What are the biggest obstacles they foresee?
That's a great question. I'm also curious about how OpenAI plans to address the growing need for responsible AI development.
Right.
With AI becoming increasingly sophisticated,
Yeah.
ensuring it's used ethically and fairly is paramount.
And I bet developers are eager to hear OpenAI's thoughts on how to navigate the potential impact of AI on the job market.
Right.
As AI tools become more capable,
Yeah.
how can we ensure a smooth transition and create new opportunities for the workforce?
Those are all critical questions, and I'm sure the OpenAI team will have insightful answers.
Yeah.
It's a chance for developers to gain a deeper understanding of not just the technical aspects of AI, but also the broader social and economic implications.
It's an opportunity to engage in a meaningful dialogue about the future we're building together. And for those who are deeply passionate about AI, imagine having your question answered by the people who helped create GPT-4.
Yeah.
That's pretty inspiring.
Absolutely. It's a chance to connect with the brilliant minds shaping this field. Looking back at everything we've discussed today, from the launch of OpenAI o1 with its impressive capabilities to that adorable real-time reindeer.
Right.
It's clear that OpenAI's Dev Day Holiday Edition was about much more than just showcasing new features.
It was about showcasing a vision.
Yeah,
OpenAI is painting a picture of a future where AI is more powerful, more accessible, and more tightly woven into the fabric of our lives. And they're extending an invitation to developers to join them in building that future.
it's a future that's brimming with potential, and it's exciting to see how OpenAI is empowering developers to bring those possibilities to life.
Right.
But with all this talk about advancements, it's important to remember that AI's journey is just beginning.
We're still in the early stages of exploring what AI can do and how it can be used to solve some of the world's most pressing problems.
Yeah.
And while we've seen incredible progress, we're also aware of the ethical considerations and potential challenges that lie ahead.
It's a journey that requires thoughtful exploration, responsible development, and open collaboration. And it's a journey that OpenAI seems committed to navigating with a focus on transparency and inclusivity.
And ultimately, this journey is not just about the technology itself. It's about the people who are using it to create, innovate, and solve problems.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into OpenAI's Dev Day Holiday Edition, let's turn the conversation back to you, our listener.
Okay.
We've explored the advancements, the possibilities, and the challenges.
Right.
Now it's your turn. What will you create with these powerful new tools? What problem will you solve? What dream will you make a reality? The future's AI is in your hands.
Go out there, be bold, be creative, and build something amazing.
And until next time, stay curious.